The Jehovah's Witnesses are a dangerous organization. They have been banned in multiple countries around the world, and they have also been categorized as an extremist organization by some of those countries. In today's video, I want to share furthermore 3 reasons as to why the Jehovah's Witnesses are so dangerous. Let's get into it. Hello beautiful people, and welcome to my channel. My name is Monica. For those who are new, thank you so much for stopping by. I create Jehovah's Witness and beauty content. If it resonates with you, please do subscribe, and if you are a returning savvy, welcome back. When we talk about our experience of growing up in the Jehovah's Witness religion or just being Jehovah's Witnesses, people don't believe us when we say this religion is crazy and very dangerous. So in the comment section, can you please share the craziest thing that has happened to you while you were a Jehovah's Witness? I will go first. I remember 2 things off the top of my head. Firstly, and it's always men fighting, of course. Firstly, it was a man attacking another man in our congregation during the meeting with a crowbar, and they were fighting over money. And secondly, there was a man who was getting disfellowshipped for attacking his wife with a knife. I don't even know why they told him this during a meeting, that hey, we're going to disfellowship you. And keep in mind, our congregation was set up where our school B was at the front of the congregation. So it was school B and the stage next to it. So we're literally just in a meeting, it's going on, and all we hear is a commotion, chairs falling. Literally. And we're like, what? Going on? Not men coming out, glasses lopsided, shirts disheveled, ties undone. They were literally having a fist fight during a meeting. And I remember this man saying, you will not disfellowship me, you will not disfellowship me, you all are crazy, I'm going to beat you up. Yeah, the Jehovah's Witnesses are a very crazy and dangerous organization. But let's get into more serious things now. So I'm going to share 3 reasons as to why the Jehovah's Witnesses are very dangerous. Firstly, we have child abuse. Child abuse is actually very rampant within the Jehovah's Witness community, and a lot of people who don't know much about this community or are not so well informed really minimize this, but it's actually a huge problem. Firstly, the country of Norway has deregistered the Jehovah's Witnesses, meaning that they are no longer seen as a religious organization in the country of Norway. Yes, they can still preach, yes, they can still have their meetings, however, they are not seen as a religious organization. They've been deregistered because of child abuse. They have been found guilty. Secondly, the country of Japan has also stated that a lot of CSA takes place within the Jehovah's Witness community, and it's most likely someone within your congregation. And here's a clip from Vice News of a man talking about how he was CSA'd along with his children as well, and how it's such a huge problem within the Jehovah's Witness community, and there's a whole cover-up taking place.
Very seriously, I became an elder. There is a cover-up of sexual abuse. I now know and can tell you with certainty that it is very, very prevalent. I was sexually abused by a Jehovah's Witness. I didn't do anything about that. I want to talk about it. I discovered then later that the person who abused me had gone on to abuse another member of my family. What was seriously catastrophic was finding out that my own daughter at 15 or 16 came forward to tell me about her abuse. That caused a great consternation within the congregation, because the elder who abused my daughter was very popular. I was being seen by 2 senior elders. One of them said to me, give up your daughters and stay an elder.
So as you can see, child abuse is very much rampant within the Jehovah's Witness community, and so it's very much advised to leave as soon as possible because it's very dangerous. These culprits, these people who are harming children, they are in congregations, your congregation. Secondly, the Jehovah's Witnesses have grape culture. Now, I'm saying it like this because of YouTube. I don't want to be banned, but you know what I'm talking about. And for people who don't understand what grape culture actually is, it's when a victim is being assaulted or was assaulted and they are blamed for that assault. Why were you dressed like that? Why did you not scream? You wanted it. That is the languaging that Jehovah's Witnesses use. And this is not me saying, hey, I've heard it from someone or an elder spoke about this on stage. No, it is in their publications. Like literally, if you look it up on their website, they say this, they blame victims. And if you think an organization that blames victims for being assaulted is going to stand up for you or your child if you were being assaulted, you've got something else coming your way, baby, because they will not. They will always defend themselves. I realized that the Jehovah's Witnesses elders are actually the HR of the organization. People think HR is there to, look out for employees. If anything is to go wrong within an organization, HR is supposed to be there to help you out. No, HR is there for the company. HR is there to look out for the interests of the company. And that is the Jehovah's Witnesses elders as well. They are not there for the people. They are there for the governing body. They are looking out for the governing body and their own interests. So do you really want to associate yourself with an organization that is firstly this dangerous, and secondly, you will not even get assistance if anything was to happen to you? Then lastly, we have to talk about the violation of human rights. It's so ironic how just the past few weeks I had a series where I was talking about how countries have banned the Jehovah's Witnesses and why they have banned the Jehovah's Witnesses. And a lot of people were saying, but yeah, these countries violate human rights, they don't care about people. And it's like, the irony of all of this, because the Jehovah's Witnesses themselves violate human rights. It is why countries have literally banned them. It is why they've been deregistered in countries like Norway for violating human rights. And most recently, as in this past June, Lithuania is another country that has deregistered the Jehovah's Witnesses. And again, what did they cite? Violating human rights. They believe that their citizens have the right to have access to medical health services or facilities, and the Jehovah's Witnesses telling members to not accept certain medical health services. That is a violation of human rights. Like, people do not realize just how dangerous the Jehovah's Witnesses are. Like, if you're going to associate yourself with this organization, just know that a lot of things are going to be on the line. Your relationship with your children, your relationship with your parents, your relationship with your friends, your relationship with your family, and even yourself. This religion will really have you strip away your identity to just fit in. And people think, oh my gosh, this is an exaggeration, Monica. Like, come on. It's not. An organization that can convince you to not accept blood because of how they have interpreted the Bible, yet they keep changing these interpretations. For example, they have been shunning people for decades and not talking to them, and then as soon as the government of Norway takes away their funding, they make changes to their shunning policies to show you that, hey, it's about money. It's not even about Bible verses. So if an organization that cares so much about money can convince you to not accept a blood transfusion, to no longer celebrate your own birthday or other holidays, to limit the time you spend with your families, to not engage with certain people, you need to ask yourself, is this really a good organization? Is this really an organization that is inspired by God? Is this an organization that really cares about its people? Does it truly love people unconditionally? Because it does not sound like that. These are just 3 points out of so many other reasons as to why the Jehovah's Witnesses are so dangerous. I want to thank you so much for watching this video till this far, and I will see you all in the next one.